and before anybody rush me, because I don't love rush me.
Atabo Andrew Wilness we talk against Israel and talk against America.
That's a Sunset Vibes TV. Raw.
So we have the next Prime Minister of Jamaica, you know, for 2030. Yeah, and she's here explaining some things to us regards to the GDP and how things set up on minimum wage and, you know, and for buy certain things. You understand who me talk? My personal favorite, Lisa Anna. Yeah, man. And yeah, I want to take a listen to what she's saying. Tell me if you don't agree. And if you do, just leave your thought in your comment on this one. And also we have Mr. Vegas there tell we, you know, he might cuss out the camera them same way, you understand? Say, they might deal with Mr. Andrew Owners away and what him can do from where he not do, you understand? And according to Mr. Vegas, yo, Mr. Owners, I look out for Jamaica interest and the people in Jamaica. So listen to what Mr. Vegas also said and tell me if you don't agree, you understand? And here are my people, don't forget to like and share and subscribe to the channel, you understand? Yeah, man.
Tell me how lobster, a luxury food, we can import it at 40% with an import duty at 40%, while chicken, the staple for most of us, is taxed over 200% in Jamaica. Yeah. So in Jamaican supermarkets, and I want you to follow me for this one because it's I'm going to get very technical, but I know all of us are feeling it. So in Jamaican supermarkets, a whole chicken weighs an average of what? About 1.7 kilograms. That's about 3.8 pounds. You see that bird? It costs us about, on average, depending on where you go, 1,860 Jamaican dollars. Meanwhile, in the United States, this very same chicken, this very same whole chicken can sell for $5 US. That's 809 Jamaican dollars at the current exchange rate. Half the price. So Jamaicans are paying 125% more for the same protein. And before anybody rush me, because I don't love rush me, and say, Lisa, we don't want any imported chicken from the United States because it this and that. Here's the spoiler. We already eat imported chicken. The chicken backs and leg quarters flooding our wholesale market. When we go out of wholesale, I say, sell me 4 pound of chicken or sell me 10 pound of chicken. Yeah, where do you think it comes from? So let's look at it regionally now, make a balance the thing. In the Cayman Islands, for example, and Cayman is just a stone throw away, the average cost per pound for a whole chicken is about $2.40 CI. And remember, the CI dollar is stronger than the US dollar. So that's about $2, call it 90 cents for a pound of chicken. So come January, the Caymanians are going to move minimum wage to $8.75 CI. That's about $10.50 US. So if you think about it, work back with me and follow me. If you just work 1 hour in Cayman based on your income, you can buy, call it 3.9 pound, call it 4 pound of chicken. Here in Jamaica, our minimum wage is about $4 per hour. And we've raised the minimum wage, the government has, and they plan to do it again. But currently, we pay about $2.50 US per hour at minimum wage. Now, if you look at the math, go back and look at what you pay for chicken in the supermarket. That can only buy you, based on the pound, not even a pound of chicken. Call it 0.66 pounds of chicken for a whole chicken. So if you work minimum wage, you must work nearly 5 hours, right, for buy that or to buy a pound. So follow me. So let's put it even more plainly. You see, in Cayman, if you work 1 hour, you can secure a family-sized portion of protein. But in Jamaica, that same effort barely stretches to feed a teenager. And this is a silent crisis of protein poverty and the cruel irony that has been unfolding in Jamaica that I've gotten up on my feet in Parliament and spoken about. I've written ad nauseum about in my columns because I know the detriment that we will face with future generations if we don't feed our country properly and allow our people to afford food. Basic macro essential nutrients. So we know carbohydrates and fats are important, but doctors will tell you that protein is one of the most important macronutrients that helps with your body's resilience, healthy aging, building muscles, repairs tissues, supports immunity. You can go and look it up because it's not me say so. At the doctor them, right? And I can tell you. So here, unfortunately, protein and to buy protein is a luxury. And this is a quiet crisis at the heart of every grocery bill. You just have to look at families walking the aisles, and when they pick up the chicken and you look at them, what used to be a centerpiece of Jamaican dinner is now priced like a delicacy, right? A tray of breast. If you ask Jamaicans when last time buy a whole chicken, they will tell you, I can't buy a whole chicken. I forgot a wholesale go buy it. Or we have a piece and do little things for make tin mackerel, all kinds of things. And often protein is pushed off the plate and it's replaced by starches. Yeah, that can fill the belly, give you calories, yes, but it's not giving you nutrients. And I have been sounding this alarm for years. And people run after me. I have big corporations come after me. I don't care. Because the truth is getting starker. Because when a nation cannot afford protein, children fail to thrive. Adults slide into frailty too soon, and you will have chronic diseases that accelerate because our hospitals are not just going to fill with accidents and infections and people who need surgery. It's going to be filled with malnutrition disguised as obesity, diabetes, hypertension. And it's not a dietary inconvenience that I'm talking about. I'm talking about a national emergency because protein poverty, it don't look like famine. It don't look like bang belly. It creeps in quietly. It is a mother who has to always buy chicken back instead of being able to buy a chicken breast or a whole chicken because it's all she can afford. It's a father who boil one whole pot of rice and make some gravy with only some scraps of meat for flavor. It's a child who probably have to get one big bowl at night time after him come home from football practice and one big jug of water for go in bed or some sugar and water to put that mother to make sure that he feels full. And the numbers don't lie. Nearly 70%. When the Ministry of Health came out last year and said, look, we have low food security. Nearly 70% of Jamaican households experience low food security. It tells you. And low food security is because they can't afford to buy what's necessary. So the uncomfortable truth is that it's our own policies that's making food more expensive for Jamaican people. And if you look back, you will see me talk about those policies. It's an import substitution model that has been crafted for another era. Look at lobster, 40% versus chicken, 200%. So this import substitution model that was crafted, it no longer serves the people it was meant to protect because it was for another era. Look at
them and love animosity. Comrades, something chaotic must be happening for them feel like them exist. Yeah, man. Them feel like them not live if nothing chaotic now go on. Them all create chaos, you know. Like even the general election, Comrade created chaos, you know. Manufactured chaos, you know. Because I hit them live off, I hit them strive off chaos. Why think them people here, they love Michael Manley so much? Because they wanted chaos. They wanted, you know, animosity with America, animosity between Cuba and America, and war and violence. Comrades, they love that something, that's why they come with us sitting here, blood and fire, you know. That's something literal, you know. Yeah, man. The Prime Minister is a real leader. A real leader puts his people's interest first. This is not like Michael Manley, where put his ideologies before the people's interest and then, you know, blame Siaga for it. History always repeat itself, you know. The same way how you hear the Comrade, them especially the old one, them at about unjewelness we talk against Israel and talk against America and talk against Donald Trump. I same thing Michael Manley they do and I hit them it like. Cause them things say we can war with America. Them things say we don't need America. And that them thinking, you know, when we have so many of our people living in America, we have to provide for them family in Jamaica. When we have people doing business with America, when we have people who depend on import and export, these people, they do not think. Them not think. These people, them just want chaos. They wanted Andrew Williams to be like me and Motley and not be himself and they go beat up him chest and talk about, Israel, is doing this and that to Palestinian. Andrew Williams is speaking from a point where, or from a position where he's speaking on issues, but he's not out there dictating or making enemies. He's putting his people's interest first. That's why PMP should never ever see back Jamaica House again. No for chat per internet and run round talk about Andrew honestly if you do this. All the woman from JFJ. She's like a chicken without head just running around. She don't have a clue about geopolitics. She don't have a clue about diplomacy. Them just want run in and make up a bag of knives and burn out America and burn out Donald Trump and burn out Israel. And then when the economy crash, when people can't send no money at Jamaica to them people, when they start boycott the produce them where we export, them same one are going to say, Andrew Williams are the worst, this and the worst, that and people are dead for hungry and all of these things. You see? It's just a bag of idiots running around acting as if they're so. You see, a lot of people book smart and they can't spell every word. Them know what every word mean. Them are the brightest when it comes on to book work. But them not have this critical thinking skills and ways how to analyze things or decipher things. And them things say Andrew is like them. We're just impulsive like Mark Golden. Mark Golden is impulsive. He can't operate under stress. Yeah? He cannot operate in a room of, a room that deserves or call for diplomacy. That's why he cannot be a leader for our country. Because I'm going to use him out and put you in a problem. You might go think that to him white, him can just say what he want to say. Worse, him have his British situation. Him can ask, right now Mark Golden lose the election. Him can ask for them to, if him did really renounce, him can ask for them to reinstate it and nobody not go even know that, Because we done ball out about it already. So right now, Mark Golden might be in the process of reinstating his British citizenship. If him did even renounce it. Because you have 3 months to do it. That's why they made a panic when Andrew carried them down to the wire. So August, September, October. You see? So, just for you to know, Bridget, Andrew Williams now fight no war with Israel, America, and Donald Trump. Andrew Williams won the election to protect the people of Jamaica's interest. That's why this logo and the slogan said, choose Jamaica. Not go choose other people and them problem. Yeah, we have empathy and we will pray about it. But Jamaica, we have to fix up with backyard first before we go fix up other places.